What is the first thing you notice when someone walks into the room? Posture. If they're slunched over, houched over, how acceptable is that? Not very. This is much more inviting, stronger, it exudes confidence. So you want to stand up nice and strong. So how are we going to work on that? By keeping our shoulders back and retracted. So all of our exercises are going to be with your shoulders back and retracted to help open up this chest. We're also going to create a stronger core this way as well. Let's start with an incline dumbbell press. Now we can grab our weights and lay back on an incline. And so your shoulders are back and retracted. They're not forward here, they're back. You're just going to push up and together and bring them down. Up and together and bring them down. And you want to go as heavy as you can so that you can do 15 or less repetitions to really make the exercise count. And push and make sure you come back and down and your shoulders are back and retracted. So you're using the chest muscles, the upper chest. You're also using a little bit of your triceps and your front of your shoulders. So you'll do 3 sets of those. Another great exercise is a shoulder press. So with your dumbbells, you're going to hold them up, kind of behind, and push them straight up overhead. You don't want to have them here at the ending. You want to have them back here. That way you're going to use all 3 heads of the shoulder, the side portion, the front portion, and the rear. And I like to push my palm to the sky at the top. So if I come down here, I can show you how my palms are to the sky, not my hands. See how that retracts forward? We want to be back. Okay, so push up and push up. So that's your shoulder press. Another thing we can do is work on your rear chain, work on this lower back and hamstrings with a stiff-legged deadlift. Come down, push through your heels to stand up. Your feet can be about shoulder width apart. And your head and neck stay in line with the spine. And you don't round that back like a cat stretch at all, but you keep your shoulders back and stick out your glutes. Come down, push the floor away. So you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. And you're working the hamstrings, the glutes, and the lower back. And down, push the floor away with your heels, and squeeze your glutes at the top. And push. Again, this should be heavy enough that you can only do about 15. Then we can actually go down and do some abdominal exercises. So we can start with a nice plank. Just going to get into the plank position, and your belly button should be to the sky. You want to hold this exercise for as long as you can. And from right here, you can go into a side plank. You're going to stack your feet together, reach up to the sky, and just hold yourself off the ground so that you're working your oblique muscles. And make sure that you do the other sides as well. And then we can go into another ab exercise to help that posture and keep your organs working well. You're just going to reach up and sit up. Reach this ball overhead and sit all the way up. And reach and sit up. Reach and sit right up. Or you can go ahead and do like a crunch. Really squeezing your abs. Make sure you do both sides. Go ahead and get up off the floor without using your hands, because it's a sign of longevity and health. Anytime you have a nice posture, your organs are also free to work as they should. So have a great day, guys. Do 3 sets of 15 of everything.